Hello and welcome to the Dead Channel Duo, a new podcast, a new channel, a new project with me, Alex, aka Purple Swordfish, and my wonderful co-host, ATH.
What's going on?
What's going on? Do we call you Andy? Do we call you Andy Holsey or do we call you ATH?
I prefer Andy.
Okay, we're gonna go with Andy. At Andy Holsey88 on Twitter, cheap plug. But
At
yeah,
youtube.com.
this is a project we've been talking about for quite some time. It's a podcast with me and Andy, and it's pretty free form. We'll kind of go into it a little bit later as far as what the podcast is and how it's going to work. But it's a weekly show with two YouTube content creators with dead channels, hence the name, Dead Channel Duo. And without further ado, we're going to introduce ourselves to anybody completely new to the content. Most of you probably know me from my channel or Andy's, but Andy, go ahead. I'll let you start.
Well, I haven't posted in forever, but apparently I do YouTube at ATH and Andy Holsey and ATH2. And apparently this channel now, I got 1,000 channels that are all dead apparently.
Yeah, this is channel number 4 for you, right? So,
Oh, like 7.
yeah.
But follow me on Twitter at Andy8. Oh, I almost messed up my Twitter handle. Andy Holsey88. You know, we'll post eventually, August 2nd maybe. I don't know what that comes out that day.
Yeah, no idea.
I've been trying to stream, but if you're a fan of the Purple Swordfish, you know my PC sucks.
Well, that's something that we're going to have to crowdfund at some point. Like, we got to get that going. Like, maybe a GoFundMe or a Indiegogo for Andy just to see if we could raise, I don't know, what would it take to build a good PC? Like, just a good PC to stream. Probably like, what, 500, 600 bucks?
I don't know.
If you built it yourself. But,
I can't do that.
oh, well, okay. Well, we'll pay the Newegg fee of, I think, $80 to have them build it and send it, just assemble it, send it to you, all that. Out of curiosity, Andy, I've never asked you this. How long have you been doing YouTube?
11 years?
Oh, my God. No way.
Yeah.
You're 19, right? You don't
Yeah.
mind me saying that.
Yeah, I'm 19.
So you've been doing it since you're 8.
Why? Not consistently.
But that just blows my mind.
My
Like,
first video went up 11 years ago, and then I started the ATH channel in 2016.
wow.
August 22nd, 2016.
Wow, dude. It's just, it's hard for me to wrap my head around the fact that at 8, YouTube was a thing for you. Like, it was actually in existence, right? But then,
I've been watching YouTube forever,
yeah.
like my entire life.
Wow. I'm trying to figure out when YouTube even came around. I'm trying to think of the first time I really even got introduced to it.
I got
I was
into
probably
it,
your
like,
age.
2006.
Yeah, 2006. So that would have put me at 21. Wow. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have some more follow-up questions on that, I'm sure. But anyway, I'll introduce myself. My name is Alex. I go by Purple Swordfish on YouTube. Pretty much exclusively YouTube. I don't have Twitch or anything like that. I have a gaming channel. I've been doing that for 4 years. That is coincidentally my first channel. I guess I technically have a personal channel through my Gmail account that it's tied to, but the only one that I've actually posted content to is the current channel. Easiest way to get to it, purpleswordfish.com, to redirect you right there. But been doing it for 4 years, and it's a lot of fun. I always looked at it as a hobby more than like some kind of a job or anything like that. So like if you're out there wondering, does this guy do it full time or for a living? Absolutely not. I don't make enough money. I don't have a big enough following. Again, we're named the Dead Channel Duo for a reason. But it's something kind of fun. I kind of focus on Madden like Andy does. I also do other games that I like. And I know a lot of people out there are like, hey, you should have separate channels for all that. But that's just way too much work for me. So I just put it all on one. I'm 33 as of last week. So that's why it kind of, it's jarring to think of somebody, oh my goodness, Andy's roommate. So
Yeah,
if-
just go over to a podcast. You just walk in.
if you're listening to this on the audio only format, Andy's roommate walked into the frame for about 3 seconds, looked confused, and then left. I guess for some reason he realized the webcam was on. But yeah, that's me in a nutshell. 33, YouTube content creator. I try to be as regular as possible, unlike Andy. And I'm in it for the long haul. But it is kind of weird now that I think of it. Like, my perspective is totally different than Andy's because YouTube became a thing, like, really when I was in my early 20s. And
Yep.
Andy grew up with YouTube. It was a thing when he was 8.
Yep.
That's just jarring to me, but it's kind of cool in a way because the fact that you've been doing it for that long and it's just such a normal thing to you is kind of neat. So, that's me and, that's Andy. So this should be a weekly podcast. I think we should be able to bang one of these out weekly. And we're going to keep it free form. We're both YouTube content creators, so we'll probably talk about that a little bit here and there. We'll also talk about things that are going on within our week, I'm sure. Sure that'll come up. Andy lives a really exciting life. Remember that one of my favorite intro, before we get into more of the podcast, what it's going to be, one of my favorite things where I was like, I bet Andy's a cool guy to hang out with, was you did that one video where you did a rebuild, but right before the rebuild, it's like you driving all over the place, and then you come home with a pizza. And I was like, I bet you that was a cool car ride, Like,
I was by myself.
You were by yourself that whole time?
Yeah, I just went and got pizza.
Oh, okay. Well, you like Domino's? You Domino's guy? Yeah, okay. Yeah, they're pretty good. I had Domino's the other week. It was pretty good. Anyway, yeah, it's pretty free form. Talk about YouTube content creation, what's going on. Might have some topics here and there. Probably talk about sports, video games, entertainment more than anything else. I'm assuming that the video games will mostly be Madden. But I don't really want to put this in I don't want to, like, what's the word I'm looking for here, Andy?
Condense this to one thing.
Yeah, I don't want to sit here and restrict this. I want to be able to check all those different boxes. When I set up our libsyn thing for iTunes, like, you can pick up to 4 categories. I don't want to be limited to just one. Like, what if I want to talk about?
If you just want to try it out.
Yeah, try it out.
Look at that category. You might want to try that one out.
One day, one week, I might want to talk about medicine and health, even though I know nothing about it. I'm completely ignorant. You could just tell me anything. Like when Ashley, who works in the medical field, tells me about stuff in the medicinal field, she could be telling me lies, and I just believe it. Like I go to a doctor, and they're like, you need to swallow this liquid that I just pulled out of this cabinet here, and it'll make you better. I'm just gonna do it. Like I don't know any better. WebMD scares the shit out of me. I'll be completely honest. You ever go on WebMD with like a cold? You're like, oh wow, I'm gonna die. Like these symptoms match up with this flesh-eating bacteria.
I self-diagnosed without WebMD.
How do you do that? How does that work?
I've only self-diagnosed that I'm lactose intolerant. So.
Wait. How do you do that? Explain,
you just
Andy.
Self-diagnose it.
Explain. How does one self-diagnose that you're lactose intolerant?
Well, I've not been confirmed or denied by a doctor that I'm lactose intolerant, but I think I'm lactose intolerant.
When you ate that Domino's pizza with probably loads of cheese on it.
It's not cheese, it's milk.
Milk comes from cheese.
Well, I know what lactose intolerant is.
Cheese comes from milk, rather.
Yeah, but just milk by itself.
Just milk by itself.
A nice iced chalky milk.
Okay.
And you go to the bathroom.
Okay, so now you're memeing me, basically.
I'm not memeing. I'm memeing the iced chalky milk.
This whole thing about lactose intolerance was like a meme,
No,
right?
There's one meme in the whole thing, and you're like, well, the whole thing's a meme.
Dude, I don't know. Like, that's one thing that I will tell you guys right now. There are going to be a lot of times where I'm completely clueless to memes that Andy will bring up.
Is an old meme.
I don't even know. I'll have to look this up. I have to write this stuff down.
Put ice in your chalky milk.
So, like, if you're kind of wondering what spurred all this, it was mostly because Andy and I would stream together, and we would have conversations. And
you would stream.
Well, two things that would happen when we would stream together, and we'd be having a discussion is, one, I would always have to have UrbanDictionary.com at the ready. Like, there's always something that comes up where I'm like, I need to look. I don't know what the hell he's talking about. I need to look it up. The other one is I have to figure out, like, know your meme. I have to have that up too, because there's always some kind of meme where, like, he'll just, like, today he's just been saying, try it out, try it out, try it out. Yeah, and it's a meme from a video, but I know about this video. So, but it's funny to me. But, like, he was in my stream a week ago, maybe not even a week ago, a couple days ago, and you kept saying, try it out, try it out. And I'm like, what the hell are you saying this for? You're like a friggin' AOL disc from the 90s. Try it out. 100,000 hours free. Try it out. Oh, you probably don't even remember AOL.